the youth will continue rising, and the youth will continue demanding for what is rightfully theirs. Lastly, on the issue of the public debt, we were being told so many things about public debt. Everything that was mentioned about public debt yesterday is completely out of place, is completely mere statements of puff and misrepresentation of facts. Yesterday, when they were talking about debt, we know very well that our Constitution in Article 229, Sub-Article 4, Paragraph G, gives the Auditor General the mandate to audit the public debt. And it states clearly that every 6 months after every financial year, the Auditor General shall audit our public debt. What happens in our nation? The system, the government, does not allow the Auditor General to audit our public debt. What is happening in our public debt? Right now, we have a debt of 12.3 trillion Kenya shillings. Out of that, 6.8 trillion is the domestic debt. Then 5.5 trillion is the foreign debt. Then every year we are paying 2.3 trillion as debt. The problem is not taking a debt. We all know all this from the economists who are here, that a debt is not a problem. But what you do with that debt is what is the problem. We borrow money for personal consumption. We borrow money for recurrent expenditure. We borrow money to loot as a nation. And the moment you loot that money, that debt becomes unproductive debt. The debt that we have is not productive. And therefore, we are not even creating jobs, because the moment we make the debt be productive, then we shall be creating jobs with that debt. A child born today in 2026 is born with a debt of 200,000 Kenya shillings, approximately. Therefore, where are we headed as a nation? Because we are still going to borrow more money just to waste. And therefore, my scorecard on a scale of 0 to 10